everyone, thanks for watching the Weekly Report. I'm Heather Frierson with KC Water, and here are the top 3 things you should know this week. Rain can make combined sewers overflow, but green infrastructure like the Trolley Trail basin can help prevent those overflows from going into local creeks. The basin has sensors that tell it when it is full, as well as when the basin can be reopened. The project provides not only a cleaner creek, but a beautiful trail as well. City officials and MoDOT representatives signed the first girder of the new Buck O'Neill Bridge, marking the next phase of the bridge construction. The city and MoDOT are constructing the new bridge to replace the current bridge that was built in 1956. The $220 million bridge project is expected to be completed in December of 2024. Have you ever wanted to kayak down the Missouri River? River Run Rentals has been providing safe kayaking trips down the Missouri River for almost 10 years. Different trips are available to purchase depending on how much time you'd like to use. Learn more and book your trip today at kcriverrun.com. Thanks for watching the Weekly Report. I'm Heather Frierson. Stay tuned for videos about all of these topics and more great city videos. Heavy rainfall may dampen outdoor plans, but it gives customers a chance to see KC Water's smart sewer projects in action. For example, this photo shows just how much rainwater was captured at the Trolley Trail basin, water that most likely would have overflowed from a combined sewer system into waterways.
So with this new basin that we have here, that excess stormwater will come into here.
The Trolley Trail Basin project was designed to capture combined sewer overflows. It gradually releases the stored stormwater and wastewater back into the sewer system 24 hours after a storm ends. Construction started in 2019 and ended in June of 2021. So far, with the exception of some minor adjustments, the basin is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, says Smart Sewer Division Head Brian Hess.
That 3 million gallons, otherwise, if that project was not there, could overflow into the creeks and eventually to our downstream waterways.
How does the basin know when to release the overflow? There are sensors inside the pipes.
What will happen is there's some gates that close the storage basin, fills up to a certain point, and then once the levels in the downstream system are clear or to a point where the flow can go back in, then the gates open and it goes back into our sewer system downstream.
KC Water and KC Parks also resurfaced and widened the walking trail in South Oak Park and added a connecting trail from the park to the trolley track trail at 83rd and Oak Street. They also added 2 pedestrian bridges. Additionally, more than 51,000 tons of buried trash were removed from an abandoned landfill that exists underneath part of South Oak Park. Residents can now enjoy a cleaner creek and a beautiful trail.
To have his name associated with this brand new bridge and even the old bridge, because Buck would have been delighted to know that his name was attached to any bridge. This is really exciting, but it's a tremendous way for us to make sure that we continue to perpetuate the legacy of Buck O'Neill and what he meant to our great city. I just want to thank everyone from MoDOT to the city of Kansas City, all of those who served on the Buck O'Neill Bridge Committee, everyone who has put in countless hours to make this day become a reality. We're like everyone else looking forward to the actual bridge opening sometime in the very near future.
So this girder is 95 feet long and weighs around 93,000 pounds. And so this is the first, this is what I would call, I don't know if everyone on our team would say this, this is our medium-sized girder. We actually have larger loads that are getting ready to come from the fabricator in Kentucky. So, and this is just the first of, I would say 100 more that are going to be coming. We're going to have truckloads coming across I-70 delivering these so that we can start putting them up into the air. You know, we've done a lot of columns and caps and things getting out of the ground, but really this is the part where we start connecting things and people start seeing the connections across the river happening. So for us, this girder kind of represents as a big deal for us. River Run Rentals has been around about 8 to 10 years at this point, so we have a fairly long track record. Every year we get a little bit bigger. I've been on the Missouri River for over 10 years at this point. We have two main trips. One is from Caw Point down to Riverfront Park boat ramp, and then we have a second trip from Parkville down to Riverfront Park boat ramp. Missouri is the third longest river in the world and is a great thing right here in the heart of downtown Kansas City. On our long trip, we have about 5 miles of just green space, which is great. Then it'll be 5 miles of coming into the city, you get the city skyline. And then the last 5 miles, which is also the short trip, is called the Bridge Tour, and that goes through the 5 downtown bridges. So you go right through the heart of Kansas City, right where the old steamboats would come up and dock. We have everybody book online at kcriverrun.com, and they pick a time that works for them. They'll get an email with all the details, but generally we meet at the end location, and then we transport everybody upriver and they float back to their cars.